Alright, we received this invoice from Gobi, and so they give you the invoice number here, and the first three are items that we ordered in fiscal year 2018, and this Sounds and Sweet Airs is one that we ordered with year-end money. So what I'm going to do is not include the 1977 in the amount, the total amount that we use for the invoice that we put into Alma. So I'm going to subtract that 1977 from this 232 and just enter $213, because what I'm trying to do is just enter the amount that we expended in fiscal year 2018 and have that information in Alma. So normally this wouldn't be a problem, but we had that year-end money that we spent, and they put things that we ordered in 2018 on the same invoice as one that we got using the year-end money that's being applied to 2017. So we're just not going to include the 1977 in here. So we have our invoice, and what we're going to do is go to the main menu and click on Create Invoice, and you'll have the option to do it from a purchase order, from a file, or manually. So in this example we're going to do manually, and click Next, and we're going to enter the invoice number that we received, which is 221618, and our vendor is Gobi, and we'll select that, and the total amount is $213. The invoice date was the 29th. Our vendor account is YBP, is how that's set up. And payment method, if you look at the drop-down menu, you've got cash, credit card, bank transfer, deposit account. We're just going to use accounting department. Owner, Gordon State College. We don't use VAT. It doesn't seem to matter if I have expended from fund checkmarked or not checkmarked, so I just have left it on the default setting. It will not let you select prepaid, so I'm going to just click on internal copy, and that pulls up the payment status, and you've got paid and not paid, and we want to just select paid, and might as well just do the payment date of today, and the payment amount. So you'll have to select US dollars, and then we're going to click on Save and Create Invoice Lines. So this pulls up another page. Alright, and so from the Invoice Details page, we're going to click Add Invoice Line, and I'm just going to select regular. I'm not really sure that this makes any difference whether you use shipment or other or regular. We're going to find the book Criminal Justice at the Crossroads on our Select PO Line page, and select that right here. The price that we paid is $90.30. Fully invoiced, yes. Quantity 1. You'll see that you have a secondary and a third reporting code that you can use. We only have one reporting code set up right now. This is a new feature that they added, so you can have up to 3 reporting codes. And we use the reporting code to identify what school, department, and major, degree that this book is purchased for. So We did this for criminal justice, the associate's degree. You have to select a fund, which is going to be YBP Gobi. And we're going to click Add and Close. Or, I'm sorry, Add, because we have more items we're going to add. Alright, and we're going to add another PO line. And this is going to be Guide for Leaders in Higher Ed. Alright, and that one's 8170. And we're going to add the fund, and you'll notice the allocated balance was 17,000 at the beginning of the fiscal year. This is our available balance right here. That's what that shows you. Let's see, I need to do add, I guess. And then we're going to add our final purchase order line, which is the Paca Mama tails. Here. And that's $40. It's already defaulting for the YBP Gobi fund, so I don't need to actually click Add Fund. I can just click Add and Close. Alright, so I've added these 3 items, and we have the prices in, and we're going to click Save and Continue. And let's see, the invoice total amount entered is different than the total invoice lines amount. Okay. Alright, and this is actually true because I didn't add in the cost for shipping. So I'm going to add a invoice line here, and we're going to call that shipment. And they charge just $1 for shipping, so I'm going to just put in $1. And leave the reporting code blank, and then we'll do add. Fund was not added, please add fund. Okay, so we'll want to add YBP Gobi, and there's our $1 for shipping, and do add and close. Alright, and then we'll do save and continue. Alright, and you see that it put me on a kind of a blank page. What you can do at this point is go back up to your Alma main menu, and let's look at review. And we have the invoice number here. We're going to click on Go. Whoops. Assigned to me, assigned to others. TT1618. So yeah, that doesn't pull up the invoice. Let's look at, let's do search for invoice. Okay, so after that blank page appears, you can go up to the main menu and click on search for invoice, and we're going to type in the invoice number, and you'll see that the status is closed and the total price entered is $213. If you go to the vendor page, the funds and ledgers page, you'll be able to see it entered that amount under expenditure balance for YBP. So if we open up YBP, you'll see that it added the invoice amount under expended balance, and we still have $1,334.50 that's still left encumbered.